Hi, hello, how are you? My name is Anna and welcome back to my channel. We are trying to take over the LeetCode problem set Blind 75, which is the quintessential starting point for technical interviews. And we are on question number, quote unquote, question number 4 of the problem set. But also, if you're just going through LeetCode as a standalone, it's question number 238, the product of array except self. I'm going to be doing these solutions in Python, PHP, Go, JavaScript, and C++. So 5 solutions, 1 video. If you can, keep up, tag along, have a fun time, that's what we're here for. So let me show you that I haven't had any submissions yet. Dun, 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 dun. And let's jump into the problem and start our timer. And I guess we're going to start this off in Python. So given an integer array nums, return any array answer such that answer I is equal to the product of all of the elements of nums except nums I. The product of any prefix or suffix of nums is guaranteed to fit a 32-bit integer. You must write an algorithm that runs in a 0n time complexity and without using the division operation. Okay, I guess these are our examples here, and these are our constraints. Can you solve the problem in an O1 extra space complexity? The output array does not count as extra space for the space complexity analysis. Good to know. So this is medium. I'm trying to think of path of least resistance. So I don't my initial starting point for this would be to take an element and to calculate the elements to the left and then to the right, because that's something that would also transcend all the logic for all the languages that I have that I know I could write. Yeah. I don't really know. So hold on, let's reread through this. So given an integer array nums, return an array answer such that answer I is equal to the product of all of the elements of nums except nums I. So I guess that might be my best solution. I think. Must write an algorithm that runs on O(n) time complexity, or 0n, not O(n). That's 0n time complexity without using the division operation. Yeah, I think calculating all to the right and then calculating all to the left and then calculating all to the right is going to be our best path of least resistance. The product of any prefix or suffix of nums is guaranteed to fit a 32-bit integer. I mean, let's give it a shot in Python, and I'll walk through this solution the best that I can. So let's start with n equals the length of nums. And let's do result equals 1 times n. So with what I said, let's do the first breakdown to the left. So we're going to say left product equals 1. And then we're going to say for I in range n. calculate all of the product. Calculate the product of all elements to the left of each element. So this would have to be I, and then this would have to be left product, but then we would also have to have, this needs to be an underscore, left product result. I have a cat hair in my mouth. Left product by nums. Yeah. Nums I. And then we do the same, but we need the range for right. So for the right element, let's say right product equals 1. But for I in range, here we have to say n minus 1, negative 1, negative 1. And this will bring us into our right side, which will be result I for right product, and then right, oh my gosh, right product is nums I. So then all we have to do is then return the result. Okay. That looks okay, and I think logically it makes sense here. So let's run it. Okay. Good soup. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Beats 95% of users with Python in runtime and 67 in memory. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, good solution there. I'm going to try to carry that over into my next one. Keep that same energy up. Oops. So let's reset the timer and let's do PHP. How do I want to start this? We want to start this with n again, because we want to count the nums, right? Oh, I need the, and what else do I need? What else? Oh, I need the result. Is that, how do I need it to be an array that's filled and 1. Good. Okay. Good soup. Then I have the left product again. I started with the left. Left product is equal to 1. And we're going to say for, how do I say, I equals 0, and then I less than n? Is that right? And then this would have to be I plus plus. Let's throw those curly brackets in and say result I feel like I'm literally, sorry, this is bothering me. What was I gonna say? Product. Left. Product. What did I do before? Nums. Oops. Left product nums I. And then I didn't do anything else after that, and then I went into right. Oh, I didn't restart this. That's fine, it's fine. I'm kind of mad at myself though. And then for right, I need to be equal to 1, but then that breakdown is different. So for I equal to n, that should be maybe -1, and then I greater than or equal to 0, right? Also, I realize I'm doing that wrong. And then I ++. Then open this up for the oh no. Result I. Result I. Right product. And then right product. I keep forgetting these little nuancy things as I go from language to language. Lost my train of thought. Nums. We get there, okay? We get there eventually. And then we just return result. Okay. Same thing as before. We calculate the product of the elements on the left, then calculate it on the right. That feels like that's going to work, but I'm not making any guarantees for myself. So that being said, let's run it. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of error, syntax error. Left product. Left product. Unexpected. Why is that unexpected? What did I miss? Oh, wait. Wait a darn minute. Now let's try it again. I was like, where is the problem here? Syntax error, unexpected token in solution. What do you mean? Do I have an extra set? I have this. That's to this one. This is to this one. Right? Am I missing something? Hold on. I've got to be missing something. What? Wait. Hang on a darn minute. Listen, Linda. How is that unexpected? Oh, hold on. Oh, this is why you have to check your work. Lame. Time limit exceeded. So how should I change this to better fit in these test cases in the time allowed? I don't know if I don't know if I can. Can I? Obviously I can, there's a way, but should I not do this left-right calculation for PHP? I'm trying to make sure none of my like math is wrong either here, but I'm not seeing anything that's jumping out at me. Let me run it one more time. I actually want to see if it'll even accept this answer, because now I'm just curious. It does not accept it. Interesting. So I'm going to put a pin in PHP for right now, because this feels like I need to think about it another way, and I'm hoping maybe another language, like I was trying to do the other day, could work. But if it can't, then I'll come back, figure that out. See, we count the nums. Am I? Well, I'll come back to it. But now I am curious. I'm gonna try the same logic. Let's do on Go, because I don't think the logic is flawed. But it's not perfect, obviously, and let's see what I can get my hands on with Go. So I'm gonna start it the same way, because now this is just curiosity at this point. Sorry. I need to make integer n. So I think I have to do that like int n, I think, pretty sure. So we're going to do left product is equal to 1, but this needs to be, I thought I did a caps lock here. Yeah. And I'm going to say for I is n minus 1, I to 0, and I here. We're going to open this up and say result I is the right product, and then right product is the nums I. Yeah. We're going to say right product equal to 1. So we have for I in, not for I in range. Almost caught myself slipping. Didn't slip though. Didn't slip. What would it be? Minus 1? Greater than or equal. to 0, and then, oops. Result I. Yeah. Feels pretty, need to make this left. Okay. And then all we need to do here is then return the result. Interesting. If this works. Then this will have to be plus plus, right? Right? Or no? I'm thinking I was doing the math for right here because I was thinking of trying to remember right. So this would be 0 I less than n and plus plus. Now let's try it again. Where does it say syntax error? Expected. Right? I did do plus. Am I missing something? Can I import can I import? Let's see if that makes it work. No. Interesting. Is it a syntax problem? Do I need to be doing semicolons here? This is why I need this kind of practice. That's the only thing I can think of that's throwing that kind of an error, right? Wrong answer. Ooh. Actually, let me remove this really quick and run that again. So, still the wrong answer. So result, the left product is nums I. And I think I fixed the math here. Huh. So I am getting the incorrect answers. All right, go. You've humbled me. Okay. Let's reset go and try go again. Okay. So let's do we still need to have the make integer, but I'm thinking instead of n, let's do length. If we can do length, I think that'll help a lot with this situation. So essentially, the new logic is to initialize two empty arrays, which for our sake is going to be left and right, like we were doing before for a given index, which would, this case would also be like li and ri, and then we would need those two different loops still, but instead of n, we'll use length and then answer for like the length integer calculation here. So let's take that down and I guess start from there. And then maybe this will transcend what we're doing with, what's it called? Length, nums, answer. Make int. And instead of n, we're doing length. So then we are going to have answer 0 equal to 1. So for I, I guess it'll have to be 1, and then I less than length, and then I, to then have the answer of I be nums I minus 1 times the answer I minus 1. Then we will do the same for right. So in this case, we'll say r equals 1 for I length minus 1. And then the same logic here, right? Maybe. But I am doing the syntax incorrectly, and I am realizing that. So don't do what I'm doing entirely. And don't do what I'm doing because I'm not doing it correctly, apparently. Answer I. And I did nums. No, but see, this is going to have to be different, this logic. So I need answer I to equal answer I times R, right? Logically, that makes sense. Then that would be nums I to then return answer. Okay. I'm going to run that. That feels better. And it worked. I'm skeptical. I guess maybe I'll do that for PHP then, the same. Okay, listen, memory wasn't terrible. 78% of users with Go is who we beat for memory, and then runtime, 38% of users. I'll take that considering that I completely exceeded the time limit and had wrong answers. Let's take the same idea. Let's go back to PHP, wherever you are. There you are. You're done. And I used answer and length. So start with length and have, count the nums here, and then answer, which equals array fill, what is it going to be? 0 length 1, right? And then from here we can say for I equal to 1, and then this is the one that's less than, and then plus. Yeah, this one, left is plus, right is minus. Yeah. My brain. So answer I is nums I minus 1 times answer I minus 1. And it would help that's how you spell answer, right? Bad brain today, y'all. Bad brain. ANSWER. Yeah, that's answer. Good Lord. So R equals 1. So for I equal to length minus 1 greater than or equal to 0, and I almost caught me slipping, but I didn't. Almost though. Almost. And this has to be answer R nums. Answer I equals answer I times R and R what did I say? Nums I. Sometimes, y'all, it takes me a minute. Sometimes it takes me a hot diddly-darn second. Safe. Let's see. I'm not convinced that this is going to work at all. Syntax. Array fill length. How does that I don't need in front of the numbers. My brain. Smooth brain problems. Smooth brain. Do you ever just answer 1 expecting listen, Linda. How I'm confused. I thought I just deleted that. Am I going crazy? Expected. Listen. This is why you need to check your work, people. I should be the living, breathing example as to why you need to read through things more carefully. Answer I nums I minus 1 with another thing that we're missing. Oh my gosh, it's like an Easter egg hunt. Good grief. Good heckin' grief. Oh my God. Please just don't be awful. Please don't be awful, and it wasn't. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. Over 50 on runtime and memory. Nice. If at first you don't succeed, try with the smoothest brain you've got. That's all. That's the tweet. Also, I am enjoying my Olipop. Thank you guys so much for asking. Okay, so I beat users 75% of users with PHP in runtime, and 61% of users with PHP in memory. That is a much better solution. So if you're watching this video and you're like, that first solution could work, wrong. No, smack it down. Learn from my mistakes so you don't make the same. Logic can out-logic itself. So submission-wise, I'm looking at 3 accepted, 2 to go, and despite having a really good, really solid start here, these are good results. This could be better, but it also could have been way worse based on this. So yeah, let's go to maybe C++. Key. And I think we're going to take it like we did before, and we're going to have a small party and do the same kind of logic. So, how do I start that here? I need the integer length, right? Integer length equals the num's size. That seems right. And then how do I do, it's gonna have to be vector integer int answer length, right, to get the length. And then we do the same with answer 0 is equal to what? 1. Boom. Easy. So then we're going to do the same for int I equals 1, I less than length for left, and then this is plus plus. Oh, good grief. I think we're finally, not gonna jinx myself. We've been down this road before, and we don't like it. By the answer, I minus 1. Okay. And then we'll do for right, for int I equals length minus 1, I less than equal to 0, and then minus for right. Then answer right nums. That's probably annoying to hear me say that, but that's how I remember, like, repeating logic. Is I remember, it helps me to remember points, like areas. And I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I do get that it's probably kind of annoying to listen to. But if, I'm all for whatever helps you. And that is what helps me. Because as I'm doing these, I go through patterns in my head of like logic that works, and then I plug in my own variables, and those are these things, and I'm repeating that to myself. Int length num size, so it just is int length like that, no period. Invalid. Is that invalid? I don't think that's invalid, but it is, because these are not semicolons. And this is not a capital R. It's like I don't have eyes half the time. I do have eyes. My brain likes to power through, not always. It thinks it knows what it typed, and it doesn't. So let's go ahead and submit that one. Ooh, we almost squeaked on by. We almost squeaked on by. I'm okay with that. That's fine. And a 64. That's good. That's good. This has been a very long video so far because of all the mistakes I've made. And again, please learn from my mistakes. So what have I done? C++, PHP, Go, Python, which means I have JavaScript left. I think I did JavaScript last in my last videos. Okay. We got this. Game face. Let's time this one because I keep forgetting to time them. Same vibe. Same aesthetic. No worries. None of the stress. So we're going to let length equal the nums length. And then let answer equal, if we say it right, what was I going to say? New array of the length. Boom. Easy. What else? Answer 0 is equal to 1. And then we can say for let I equal 1 semicolon length semicolon for left plus plus. Today's the day. Today is the day. We're going to get this. We are going to get this together, y'all. Oh, gosh. Short circuit moment. I minus 1. Answer. I minus 1. Okay. Go. Boom. Didn't need to do that because we are going to here. That's what we need. Let R equal 1. This is our right. Let's go. Let's get them. For let I equal length minus 1 and then less than or equal and minus. Yeah. Less than or equal to 0. Swear to gosh. I swear to goodness, Glob. And then this is answer, right nums. Answer I equals answer I times R. What is this? We are on one today. This is a great day. We're going to return the answer. Boom. Let's check it. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Let's submit it. I have never been happier. Actually, that's a lie. I'm very happy that this is done. I have been happier. Oh, and what a note to end on, because it got over 50 on both runtime and memory for beating users in JavaScript. I'm sorry. I'm hashtag too blessed to be stressed. Amazing. So hopefully you learn from my logic mistakes. And don't worry about getting the wrong answer the first time as long as you get the right one. I've definitely done that in interviews before, so sometimes you have to revisit. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, concerns, or corrections, feel free to drop them down in the comment section down below. I also have the GitHub repo with all these solutions and the video tutorials in that comment section as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.